This is a random slideshow part one. Today we're gonna just go through all the slides, pictures that I haven't labeled because there's not enough for a category. Basically, this is a museum in California. It's also the or is it California? It's also an intelligence agency. There's a Neptune. I think that's just art, but it was very peculiar. Chaldean. There's a lot of stuff that I really need to take out of the folder. There's Babylon. You'll see the where's that? The size difference, the people. I'm pretty sure that's Inanna. Let's see. Damn it, I can't flip that, can I? See, there's a frog. That's some kind of reptile entity. I'm not sure if it's symbolic or what. I'm sure you guys remember this. It's like they're trying to make the Christians believe that they're zodiac worshippers, but that's not the case. That's a long story. Yeah, I'm smoking a joint. But see, look at his. It's their horns. Then how big this guy is. I don't remember what this was. Some kind of weird statue or sarcophagus or something that was. Some of these pictures are from like 15 years ago. Pretty sure this is in the Vatican. She has the many breasts. There's the Hecate, the witch god. It's interesting how its arms are like it's like hung up on some wood or something. I put the three-headed things in all the same category. This one's obviously the moon, sun, and something else. That's interesting. I never noticed that thing in her hand. This I say because of the three pillars. Fuck! I didn't label it. Oh, excuse me. This shit's hardcore. See, there's just showing the symbol of Osiris, the Djej pillar on the back. Keep in mind that this is like ancient Egyptian alchemy, aka symbol religion. It's not even a religion; it's a symbol story. That the priesthood, they were initiates just like Masons in the ancient times. I mean, that's where Masonry comes from. This is a really old tomb. I can't remember what. Whose tomb was that? Sermonta Ninfa Gardens? Sermonetta? Yeah, that's interesting. It's got different moons. Waning crescent moons. I don't remember why I saved this. What is this, Latin? Yeah, Domus. What the hell town is this? Brutus. Well, that part's not Latin. I might have just saved it for the artwork. There's Mithra. If you notice the zodiac signs around him, just like Hercules. He's got a knife and a torch. Gemini, the bull, Sagittarius. There's the Capricornus, I think. Cancer, Leo. They claim he was a mushroom deity, but I'm not sure if he was or not. I mean, it's an interesting subject, which a lot of people don't like to get into. Here's the there was a website talking about the constellations and the obelisk, and you can see that there was this meaning to the the sun was in line with it, with Taurus and Orion on the 4th, but I'm pretty sure there was a Venus thing to do with it too. I also figured out that when I sit right here and I do the talks, that there's like a bunch of dust underneath me or something, like cat hair. Plus the cat food's right over there. I don't know if I'm smelling it, but like I'm allergic to everything, so you'll notice the 47th problem of Euclid or whatever, 8-pointed star, just across. I'm guessing that's a temple. This is an old stele. I don't know where. Let's see. I guess it doesn't say where, but the cross is more ancient than Jesus. That's how you know that it's a little more complex than just people claiming some story, because the Greeks were very tricky people. This is looks like a Rosicrucian diagram of the universe. Here's the Yod Hey Va Hey Tetragrammaton. The dove, the lamb, Mercury, the zodiacs, well, and a planet, a couple planets. These are like the outer constellations. I'm guessing that's Cygnus, Draco. And it's just an interesting, this is probably like some kind of date and time right here. Each scene is like different date and time or something specifically. Here's the green lion, the phoenix. There's the 8-pointed star. Looks like one of the points behind his foot. The two lions merging as one, with the wizard and the philosophical thesaurus, or damn, what do they call that? This is just a really big copy of this picture that you don't see. And then this is like the each ray is like the Shemham Faresh, the higher word of God. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. So probably about 12 here. 12, 12, 24. Looks like there might be like 30. I guess I could count these ones. Or I don't want to do that right now. Here's DC at like this is west over here, or east, I mean. And then the house of the temple is like right. It's like 13 blocks this way. Oops. 13 blocks from the obelisk. So I think it's like right here or something. Might be further. Yeah, they didn't draw their lines very good. This line should be right here. And then meet up in the center with this. But see, look, he's huge and they're not. And if these are lines, what is going on here? I mean, it could just all be symbolic with the you see the stars, and this could be like or the moon and the sun, and probably Sirius, or I don't remember what star that is. It's interesting though. It's on the altar, so I mean, it most likely is symbolic, but I don't know. It's weird. Then the whole helmet thing. I don't know if any of these helmets have actually been found. I know that they're symboled on the cows' heads and the gates or whatever. Technically, Jordan Maxwell says it's a phallus head, so it's. Oh, it looks like this is he's pointing at the Pope, and he's got a 12-stoned piece of jewelry called an ephod. I've got another video that I'm working on with clips about the ephod and the Urim and Thummim or whatever, where it seems as though the priestly garments had a weird history to them and buildings connected to it that were possibly, well, not possibly, but definitely, the buildings had large amounts of certain types of stones, precious stones that were put into architectural parts of the building that didn't seem like they were, they weren't visible or anything. And that's what the weird part is, and that it reminds me of the building off Ghostbusters 1. Oh shit, damn it. Fiat Lux. You'll see the and then interestingly enough, see, this is a Mason temple. One of the books said the 9 widows, and that I speculate a new hypothesis that the 9 may be the 9 widows. And interestingly enough, I don't know how many, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's hard to say if there could be 9 there. That's an actual building. So, well, excuse me. If I hunt it down, I'll have to do an update that's also incredibly unorganized, so then you have to watch every video. There's Osiris going before the hippopotamus god. Well, not a god, but a symbol or a spirit. I think they were doing a type of ayahuasca with the acacia tree. That's why the acacia was over the grave. And that the acacia tree and the Syrian roof seeds, that they were ingesting an analog of ayahuasca that was ouch, damn it, fuck, bringing them to shamanic states to encounter spirits. And that's why that explains why the pharaoh's death chambers all had different murals and stuff. Oops. Oh wait, I had the bass turned down. I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not listening to anything. But here's Osiris encountering the goddess. Not really a goddess though. I mean, based on this sign, it's most likely Isis or Astarte. This is some kind of I can't remember what this is. This might be some kind of propaganda or something from the Germans. What the fuck did I just do? F11. Why is it doing that? Am I even recording? Oh fuck, why is that get out of here. Son of a bitch. What is up with this? Damn it. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe if I push... Oh, okay, it's still recording. Yep. Damn it, where was I at here? I don't think I was that far. Let's see. Oh, fuck, wrong button. Oh wait, I'm retarded. This joint's really kicking my ass. Time to go into full gear. Damn it, it still didn't, Oh, Metatron. That's interesting. So the voice of God to the Hebrews. There's George Washington. But remember that letter to G.W. Snyder? See, the Masons, they flaunt George Washington, but he says in the letter he ain't been to the lodge but once or twice, in the year 1798. So, let's see here. What's the, you'll see that he's wearing the square on his neck, and that the it's like the Masons try to deify him, and I believe he'd be totally against that. He was a humble person. He drank till his fucking teeth all fell out. And fucking, it's like, let's see, how old was George Washington in 1798? He was someone who's seen war and people die and fucking, fucked up shit. He wanted peace and freedom, and he felt bad and eventually came to his senses and realized that fucking slavery was bad and, let go of all his slaves on his deathbed. It took him a minute, which is definitely, he could have realized that a lot sooner, but it's like, that was revolutionary for the time because, people were, they're brainwashed by the culture. The culture, it's just kind of like that. My friend's podcast, she did one on, what is it, like the symptoms of evil or some shit, and that it's like the symptoms of a bad culture is the culture. Oh yeah, my opinion though, evil is, it rationalizes bullshit. And the culture back then, was evil because it was rationalizing bullshit. It was accepting, it doesn't matter who sold the slaves. If the slaves were black and coming from black people, the fact that people were buying them, excuse me. It's like they were, it's just fucked up because, I'm from the north in Michigan, and people I've talked to on Twitter in the South and stuff, it's a whole different world down there. Like fucking, there's fucking hardcore racism going on. Damn, I'm still looking up his age in 1898, but damn it, fuck. It's like there's, it's like that Jim Crow law. They made those laws in the South because the South was pissed off because Abe Lincoln, and Abe Lincoln wasn't even anti-slavery. He just did it to, get, and I think part of it was, it's a fucked up situation because everywhere else in the world had slavery at the time. This isn't even supposed to be a slavery talk, but everywhere else in the world had slavery at the time. Well, later during the Civil War and fucking, it's like America stopped slavery, and then the rest of the world was still having slavery. But yeah, in modern times, on the internet and shit, fucking, they talk about America's slavery so much, but they don't talk about the rest of the world's slavery that's even happening right now, like period, right now. It's like, it's fucked up. I mean, the word slave comes from, I'm pretty sure it comes from Slavic, but like one of my ancestors, Captain John Smith, he was a slave in, I'm pretty sure it was that country, and fucking, he was lucky enough to kill the slave master and get away, and it's, it's a crazy story, but like, it's fucked up because the intimidation that would be used against slaves, not just slaves of the North, but slaves of the South, or the South America, that the Jesuits would, if the slaves tried to run, the Jesuits would cut off their butt cheeks, straight up, take a machete and fucking flop, and then if the natives were was crying or screaming, they'd shove sticks down their throat. That's the Vatican, that's the Jesuits. That's why if you give money to the Catholic Church, You are a piece of shit. Period. Because the Jesuits killed people in South America, and the fucking people running the slave trade, they were fucking the secret societies weren't just born yesterday. And to the secret societies, people who aren't initiated are nothing. They're trash, and fucking we're sitting here living in this invisible world of 7 layers of classism that's been thrown on us. We're like 6 generations in on fucking each generation before us failed us over and over. They let more unconstitutional laws get passed and more until we were born, and we were fully born in fucking economic slavery that is, it's like William Cooper says, even the peasant who lived in the worst conditions of Europe would run, at what's going on here. It's like people can't see it because they were raised in it, just like Washington, who was raised in the slavery, except he was on the other end, and we're on the economic slavery end. And the founding fathers knew that the British and Europe, the Crown, the Vatican, that they knew that the hammer would come down, and fucking the Europeans would try to enslave us all again, like what was happening in the colonies. I mean, slaves owning slaves. It's crazy, but just it's a complex subject, and I know a lot of black people, and I'm trying to reiterate things that I've heard them say about how they feel and stuff, and fucking it's a tough subject, and I definitely feel for all those people, because fucking there's a fucked up thing going on, and it's hard to explain. And all the movements are all bullshit. They're all fucking ran by people who are Masons, who are fucking bullshitting around and fucking doing what their masters tell them, and fucking damn it, that cat hair is making me fucking, my lungs hurt. But like, it's like it's like George Washington was born into this culture that was okay with slaves, and we're on the opposite end, where we're born into a culture in which the founding fathers knew would probably happen because of the powers that be, and that we were born into economic slavery, where people's, a quarter to a third of people's checks are taken right off the bat. Damn it, I wonder if I'm sitting on the spot on the futon where the fucking cat pissed once. Son of a bitch. God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. It only happened once. It was when I first moved here. Motherfucker. I swear to God, it's like cat hair or something. My allergies are just fucking off the hook, and fucking, and don't sit there and say that it's the weed, because fucking I used to spend the night at people's houses when I was a kid, because I was homeless, and fucking I was like in my 20s homeless, but like, sometimes I'd forget my inhaler or something, and smoking weed was the only thing that kept the asthma from fucking killing me. But like, I keep noticing that stone right there. But it's like, damn it, I'm not even in the law section, but we're sitting here fucking, the founding fathers had a 3% tax, and they were hostile about it. I'm not saying to be hostile or anything, because we need to use the law, because the law's on our side. The Constitution's on our side. All these people are under oath to obey the Constitution, and they're not. And fucking, damn it, I bet you it is this futon. Because fucking I spilled cappuccino all over the fucking thing and fucking, so I took the cover off it and now damn it, motherfucker. I'm gonna have to buy a new futon thing. George Washington's ghost is sitting there fucking like, what the fuck? This motherfucker needs to say what he needs to say, not talk about cat piss on a fucking futon. But, I mean, I'm gonna go way off subject, I guess. Because I'm already super off subject. You know, I don't trip anymore, but like back in 1998, the first time I tripped, the acid was George Washington acid. It was like the face in the dollar bill, but it was on fire. We'd take that shit and go skateboard and fucking skateboard all night and like hang out and fucking, I don't know, it's crazy. We'd be at school like, yo, you got any more of that George Washington? Damn, I'm way off point. But my point though, he denounced slavery and fucking now we're all slaves. And we don't even know it because we were fucking raised into the slavery, you know. Damn it, I need to get better pictures. It's, I'm pretty sure I'm related to, or no, is it, what the fuck does that say? Pretty sure I'm related to the people that live there. I could have sworn I got all the comics out of here. How do you explain these outrageous deductions, Mr. Fishhog? Well, you see, I'm a newspaper columnist. I comment on life. Life is deductible. That's stupid. This is Estelle. You'll notice the top has 3 steps. Which, I wonder how many steps. What is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if you count these? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. Not a significant number. I mean, that was just me being fucking ADD. This is, there's a unicorn lore that I was trying to make a unicorn video about, Monoceros. This thing right here, this is an example of, I mean, you can't see it from here, but, well, I don't know if this is Washington's thing or Jefferson, but in Washington's thing at the top of the fucking dome, the Masons made it as if Washington is God. And fucking, you know, I don't think George Washington would approve of that. And fucking, you know, it's like, I've read his writings, you know, and like, he was a mad drunk, but like, he cared about people, and that they cared about the country and people being free. And their experiment, it was an experiment, you know. I think it's like Ralph Epperson and Wayne Cooper, they well, not so much Wayne Cooper, but Ralph Epperson believes that it was purposely done, all of it purposely done, and it was all loose from the get-go. I don't like to believe that because I know so much about constitutional law and that the court cases and how, you know, the judges are supposed to be at, this is a weird, I'm doing a celebrity Kabbalist documentary, and they all wear the red strings, but there's an ephod. Damn, what the fuck was I talking about? The serpent and the staff. Some kind of a, oh yeah, the experiment. Some of these old pictures are really cool. Wow, this zooms in really far. The high priest of the mysteries. Oh, he's even got a serpent on his thing. But yeah, the experiment was set man free. And I believe that it was a real thing to do. They were really setting man free. And that they created the Constitution to keep us out of being targeted by the laws that aren't the common laws, and that the courts are all operating outside of the common law. This is Estelle with Ptah and Ra. It looks like with the two horses, the one for the yesterday and the other one for tomorrow. So I'm assuming this. They always have these pictures in Egypt where there's like a divide through the center. One's the past and one's the future. And it's interesting. 'Cause there's the Ankh, the serpents. It looks like it. I forget what that sign is, but he sees. I can't remember which crown that is. There was up and north, but their north and south were mixed. There's the ram. And these aren't gods. These are symbols of high priest initiations, like the Masons. And like it's an ancient religion that same religion was practiced in Babylon, but it had different names, different like pronunciations, slang. You'll see the judge pillar with the sun, or this is the sun. But they're bowing to the pillar. This could be this is obviously Osiris, but the 14 section pillar is this should be in the 7-star section. The scepter, the 7-star section is. This is John of Revelations holding the blazing sword in his mouth, and that's the Dalef, I think. And then it says, damn, what is it? This one's different. It was from a Mason book. It's got the 7 candles. This is like the alchemy symbology of the book of Revelations. But it's got 7 sides, and that the myth is that Christian Rosenkreutz, aka John of Revelations, aka Lazarus. This is the Rosicrucian. It's like I reverse engineered the Rosicrucian, one of their secrets, and then I found the Rosicrucian book that said everything I just said after I damn it. After I reversed engineered it and through the Bible verses and all this other shit, we're digging through the books. It's hard to explain, but I need to start documenting shit when I do stuff. But like it's like there's supposedly a tomb somewhere where it has 7 sides. And I believe there's a series of tombs that have different numbers of sides in the interior of the tomb. But in that they claim there's scrolls in some of them, but like the Rosicrucians claim they found scrolls in the 7-sided tomb and and that they were damn it, I forget what's on it, but it doesn't even matter what's on it. It's this trail. This picture isn't part of the archaeological trail, and I'd have to do a ton of explaining to get to the archaeological trail, but the archaeological trail leads to more archaeological evidence of the people, the original Christianity people that were, like the Jesus crew or whatever. And that damn it, I forgot to make tea. It's like what city is that? The Thyatira. That's it. See, this might be the same symbology, but this is definitely alchemical, whereas this is like a Christian Masonic. I mean, this is most likely Rosicrucians, but it was in a Mason book. But a lot of the Masons were Rosicrucians as well. See, these are all, it's an acronym. And then this is an acronym, but these are also constellations. So I'm assuming these are probably also constellation or planets. You know, it like forms alignments. Then this is a symbol of water, because this is the biblical stuff was it was the philosophers of water, as opposed to the philosophers of fire and the 1,000-year lamp of illumination. This is see, it's 7 stars, just like Game of Thrones. This is a Native American one, except Native Americans typically had a pure form of the mystery teachings, and the modern versions that have been handed down improperly were perversions of the ancient stories. Here's a 7-pointed crop circle. I believe they're done with satellites, or possibly done by secret societies who are performing rituals here, some kind of witch rituals or something. I mean, I don't think the rituals actually do anything, but I found Kabbalist books. See right there, Kabbalist books that have the 7-pointed star. You see, and then the pyramid. I mean, except that one's going up and this one's going down. But I mean, this is a huge thing. This is something I found by myself. Nobody told me about this. I mean, Cooper says that he thought the crop circles are done with satellites and radiation, but which they very well could. But I mean, it's just a weird thing. See, this is Chaldean book, Destiny Books, Rochester. Damn, I wish my Hebrew translator was alive. She was pretty cool. Fuck. There's the sun, Mercury, no, Venus, Mercury, the moon, Saturn, Jupiter. No, that's Venus. And then that's Mars. Or wait. No, that's... I'm pretty stoned. I can't... This is, see, this is how the Masons, they try to make George Washington into a god. You know, as above, so below, the toga. See, it's like Albert Pike. He says Albert Pike, I'm pretty sure it was Albert Pike or Manly P. Hall, one of the two, but they said, they were on their deathbed and they said, make me a toga. And then they died with a toga on. And see, there's the thing in my law file, which, damn it, I'm gonna have to bust this out because it's important. The thing in the law file is that the, where is that at? Yeah, see. Damn it. See, okay, this is Ben Franklin. Franklin was at Paris as American minister, meaning that he was a representative of America. He attended a banquet. The British minister proposed a toast in these words, quote, Great Britain, the golden sun whose beams enlighten all the nations, end quote. The French minister followed, the French representative, aka minister, followed with his toast, quote, France, the silver moon whose radiancy illumines the hills and valleys of the world, end quote. And you see how one is saying they're the sun, and one is saying it's the moon, the Masonic symbology, and that, and then here's Ben Franklin, who's, and then beautiful toasts, both of them, but Franklin came next with his toast, and this is Ben Franklin shitting on both of them, because he's saying Washington is saying fuck their sun and fuck their moon, and fucking, for him to do this, it's like some hardcore, because he's in another country, and he's saying fuck you, basically, and that's where their allegiance to the secret societies only went as far as Europe, and they were, they wanted to make America for their interests, because they believed in a religion that was different from the European Masons, and that was different from the Illuminati, that was different from the Jesuits, and that, they believed in America as Amaru Khan, the land of the feathered serpent, and that it was the new Egypt, and that it was the symbol of the keystone was the symbol of the keystone, or the chief cornerstone. The pyramid was, to them, was a symbol of not man as a god, but that the it's like take away all the everything you've known about Christianity, and put it into symbolism, and that they say in the Bible Jesus is the chief cornerstone, and then the founding fathers believed in the symbolism. It didn't matter that they thought some opinion about, who knows what they thought about the story itself. I know that Thomas Jefferson was a real Illuminati member and contacted the Weishaupt, and that, I'm zooming onto this because it's an interesting part of the statue, that lady there, I'm not sure what it means, but Adam Weishaupt was, or Thomas Jefferson, his Bible consisted of only Jesus quotes, but the original, where's that? Okay, I got the book right here. Damn it, this fucking roach is burning, but it's hitting like shit. But the damn it, I don't know if this is the exact page. This is damn it, the founding fathers were in this book. Okay, so this is a thesis from 1980 something, 82 or something, and it was written by Dr. Robert Hieronymus. He's one of my friends who's like 90, a historical, well, I think he's like 70, but he knew the Beatles, like he knows the guy from Grateful Dead, and but it's called A Historical Analysis of the Reverse of the American Great Seal and the Relationship and Ideology of the Humanistic Psychology. But see, I don't think Dr. Hieronymus understood the mystery school teaching of the founding fathers, and that it differed from modern Freemasonry, which was turned into secular humanism by Albert Pike. And the secular humanism was designed by Weishaupt, and that Weishaupt believed the religions were controlling man, and he hated religions because Weishaupt wasn't smart enough to understand the mysteries, and that, for him to say that the ancient mysteries were not something that was incredibly important, whether some be good or bad, is to deny the existence of the Great Pyramid, it's bullshit. But his ghost is probably looking at me. But anyways, it's the dissertation presented in partial fulfillment of the requirements for degree doctor of philosophy. So anyways, there's a page in the book. I mean, I want to read the page, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's about the seal of the United States, and it's about a mystery person bringing the seal, and that it was a cloaked figure, and that the founding of the country was extremely, and by cloaked I don't mean damn it, I wish I could find the exact words. Damn it. Let's see. I know I read like half or all. I can't remember how much. I know I read a lot of it. Fuck, 1909. Damn it, I'll just try to sum up what it's like he believed that there was the society was. I'm pretty sure it was more like halfway through. Jefferson, Franklin, 4 of our founders were conjectured to have been Rosicrucians, and Adams were initiates the Illuminati. Well, he says Franklin and Adams, but from my understanding, only Adams was, and that Franklin was a member of the Lodge of the Nine Muses in Freemasonry. Involvement in the Rosicrucians, Illuminati, blah blah. Where's Freemasonry? 60 years. Fuck, where's it at? He's quoting Duncan, saying the Bible was sacred to the Masons. Damn it, where's Adam Weishaupt served a higher cause? What was it? Yeah, so mainly Hall believed that this Bavarian group, their leader, Adam Weishaupt, served a higher cause and was a fragment of a larger movement. That's exactly what I believe too. Ian Cooper, the researchers suggest Illuminati was responsible for the French Revolution. Robeson, 1967, Webster. It had been feared that the Illuminati has infiltrated America through Masonry from the end of the 18th century to the beginning of the 19th. These allegations largely unsubstantiated. However, I can substantiate it through Cooper's work, where he mentions the 68th convocation of the Rosicrucian Order, and they specifically talk about the Illuminati as being one of the points, the 6 points of the seal of the dollar, and that the Illuminati is in fact being mentioned by the Rosicrucians in like 1920. I've mentioned that to Ralph Epperson, and because I've tried to explain to Ralph that Cooper's work went very far, and that Cooper was, him and Ralph, their research was tied, in a way. I mean, Ralph was a whole different style, where he designed his research so that people who were slow could understand it, and because he knows that a lot of people, they're smart, but they haven't, been educated at all, so they're, fuck, I forgot to change the laundry. But here's difference between the two organizations described by Wittermans. The Freemasons and the Rosicrucians have become disunited in order to propagate this from 1938 as a former philosophical idea, philanthropy, religious liberty, cosmopolitanism. As for the latter, in order to continue Kabbalistic, alchemical, and magical dreams of their predecessors, in order to keep to the probable, it is necessary to recognize in these Illuminati several characteristics that the guardians of the essence. What's really weird is that Robert Hieronymus, I believe that he is a 33rd degree Mason, and that I mean, it's possible he's not. I mean, I just assumed it because he was talking with this 33rd degree Mason on a radio show that got taken off the internet, and fucking probably because it was controversial. But this 33rd degree Mason was saying that Lucifer wasn't Satan, and that it was this huge debate about it, and they were, talking about how. But then I asked. Robert Hieronymus. I said, I was like, well, fuck, I'm pretty stoned. I asked him if he understood the dragon connection, the serpent connection, and that he never answered. But, damn it. Oh, but the seal was, he claimed in the book that it was, he believes it was given to them by a higher secret society, one that is like a watcher secret society where they never actually do anything, they just watch, and that they intervened, and that the damn, I don't mean to stay on one picture so long, but they never intervened, and then damn it, I guess I'll go back. Damn it, how fucking long is this? I guess I'll go for 9 more minutes, and then switch the laundry, and then do part 2. Okay, yep. Mackey, 1966, Masonic author and historian, Freemason. I could have sworn, I guess I'll just skip that and fucking go over that later, but basically the secret sect that was the founding fathers' high priesthood came to them with the Great Seal, or it was the flag, and that the flag was given to them by the high priesthood that was a secret society when Masonry was still for the betterment of mankind. And this country was a Masonic country in a good way, where before the Masons were taken over by the Illuminati, which happened, quite fast after the country was founded. You could tell the difference because the Illuminati believed they were gods and didn't believe in any religions. That's why the modern Masons made Washington make him look like he's a god. Because I don't think he would. I mean, he obviously knows his mortality. He's been to war. He's got wood teeth, fucking deer teeth or some shit. Jesus Christ. That would suck. I'm gonna brush my teeth like basalt weight. But that's why America's so important, because people can't just, this was the cat deity. They can't just freaking, you can't just say something in some vague sense and think that there's a truth to it. The funeral repast. God damn it, I need to get a new fucking couch cushion. Fuck this couch cushion. Usually I don't ever smell it because fucking I got a blanket over it. Fucking. This is, so you can see the labyrinth, which this is the same exact size as the big circle thing on the outside. And then I believe that there's some kind of relationship to that. And it's just a unicorn. There's the Brooklyn Public Library with the 2 owls and the symbology, and I definitely think some occultist designed this, not necessarily to be good or bad, but this could be a secret meeting place, or it could have been a symbol to the initiates, or he could have just been trying to make some really nice decor. And Minerva, I'm pretty sure is for knowledge. The Aztec calendar, their calendar was extremely precise. There's the supposed tree of life, the Shamash. I'm assuming they're collecting something with the baskets. Huh. Maybe it's like a bee or something. That's like I'm pretty sure it's Peru. It's a stone that people claim was in Egypt that was a UFO, but I don't think that's what it was. It looks more like a foot. I'm pretty sure it's like a Phoenician relief. I guess I don't know. But it's got the triple cross, the Masonic. I'm not sure where this is from. He's got the ephod there. I guess a better picture of that. That's the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Looks like a 13-point star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Huh. I'm not sure what the if it's symbolic. I just know that it's something about this place is really interesting. Pretty sure this is another 13-point star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12-point star. But you can see it's like a star map. Pretty advanced one. What are those math equations? Huh. Oh, we're in the 23.5 degrees section. Fuck. I guess I might just quit because that's like a whole different. That's actually an actual subject about the. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here and then fucking do part 2.